Hey guys, Underground Geek here. And so I want to do something a little bit different. I haven't read anything about Generation X yet. I know of it, but I haven't read anything. And so I found this issue. It's issue number 3. And I thought it would be very interesting to talk about the characters look very different than your traditional X-Men. So it kind of got my attention. Okay. First of all, look at this character. Tell me something. Is that a boy or a girl to you? What does that look like? I know it's got a bunch of eyes, but is that a boy or a girl? Look at Jubilee. Look at that thing. Look at that guy. Look. Okay? Now, here's the team. Here's the guys we got. It's a boy. How is that a boy? Really? How's that a boy? Anyway. So, apparently you can't be on the team unless you've got either pink hair or what they call the racist haircut. Because, you know, everybody has this haircut, has to be racist. But this story is basically, you've got this oddly assembled team. They're pretty much Uncanny X-Men, but they're Uncanny Student X-Men. And Jubilee is running the team. And she's mentoring all these students, okay? Think X-Men First Class, basically. Alright, so we start out here, and I don't know what was going on with this character. She's like a fawn, pretty much, but I couldn't tell if those were antlers or sticks. Because she's sitting there talking to a seal, but she's talking about trees, how she loves trees, and they talk to her. Okay? So I guess she just talks to animals and trees, I'm not real sure. And then we get this shot here where they didn't know that she couldn't talk, and she just said she never really had any any interest in talking to them. And then it gets a little cringy here. For future reference, Trev, never assume an Asian girl's mute. What? How about you don't bring up everything having to do with an Asian and just because he assumed she was mute. He assumed that the person that never talked to him was mute. He didn't assume that because she was Asian. Quit being racist with your racist haircut. Looking like Macklemore. But anyway, so Macklemore and Girl Boy here are talking to a scary Asian character. And, she looks like she's at a Blood Plus or something. But they're talking, and she has heard the trees talking to her because, she can do that. And they said that someone was being attacked, so they're going to go investigate. When they get there, they notice somebody laying on the ground underneath this tunnel here. And it's actually someone they know, a student. And they call him Face. Get it? Face. You guys are going to have to come up with something better than that. But anyway, so they're trying to check on him. They realize that he's alive, but they can't figure out what's happening. And then we get a little cringy again. This is funny right here because it's supposed to be fur friends, but it's built like the tree. Can your fur friends at least tell us what they look like? To trees, all humans look the same. Well, that's speciesist. Dangerous. You're human too. You're just a mutant. Lord, simmer down, you brooding teenager. So, Eraserhead and Bart Simpson are talking here. And Bart says that he wants to be a part of Eraserhead's class. And the reason being is when he or she or whatever this is in Jubilee's class, they don't really get to see any action. He wants to be part of the action. And so they want to be part of his team. And he says, well, that's who you were given. That's who you need to stick with. It's for a good reason. Not what they wanted to hear. So then we cut to another scene where they're hanging out now, and they're playing video games, and this is, I think her name's Pixie. And what's happening is they're playing, and she's beating him, and then this person actually used their psychic abilities to push all the buttons so that let him win. It's pretty funny, but what's with that haircut? Do you have to have at least 2 people with brightly colored hair or a shaved emo haircut in these comics nowadays? Then we get this big deer walking in with Face, which is kind of funny. They're checking on him, seeing if he's okay. The artwork on this comic's not really that good. Like, you zoom in on some of their faces, it's okay. These are all right. They're trying to get what's his name to use his telepathy on Face because he doesn't have any face and he can't tell him what happened to him, and he won't have it. So then they're talking, and I don't know, is this Jubilee? I don't know. It's somebody, and they got this little kid, and they can't go. Blah blah, yada yada. Terrible art. Then they're trying to convince the guy to use his powers again to help them find out about Face. This goes on and on and on again. Like, this is 4 pages now talking about that. But so then they're talking about the circumstances this guy here had. He used to have telekinesis, but he actually got lobotomized and got taken into the X Mansion. So that kind of opens their eyes as to maybe we need to help Face. That was what they used as a catalyst. So now they're going to help Face. That's now 6 pages. So he's going to use his ability, find out what happened to Face. But inadvertently, when he uses that ability, he gets all of the memories. He doesn't just get the one that he wants. So we see what happened to Face and how he has this ability. Basically, he's used like a weapon, a dog, so to speak, and then he's rehabilitized. So then they find out what attacked him. It tried to take him over, and it almost makes you wonder if it's Venom, because you see how it like took over and gave him claws and stuff, and then it disappeared. I wonder if this is like, Venom's going to appear later in the comic. That's what it seems like to me, anyway. But so with that, they find out who the enemy or what the enemy kind of is, and they understand that now they have to go after it. And one of the members wants to tell Jubilee, but of course Bart Simpson's not having it. He wants to go after them on their own in a team. So they decide to do that. And at this point, this guy's drawn different in every frame. I can't get used to this boy girl. But then that's pretty much it. Now they're on the case to go after them. This is pretty much just a setup for the next issue, and I hate when that happens. But this is one of many comics right now that they're going with. I don't know if I'll get the next one. This one was kind of boring. But they can't decide what their characters are. They can't decide are they a boy or a girl. They can't decide how should we draw people. They can't decide, I don't know. It was just, maybe I'm nitpicking, but it was kind of boring to me. This character was about the only interesting character, and she is as pretentious as they come. Like, if I had to listen to her every day, no wonder nobody talks to you. You think everybody sucks because they're not trees. Well, guess what? You're not a tree either. But anyway, I give this like a 3 out of 10. Wouldn't really recommend it. It's kind of boring. This character's not even in the comic. But they'll probably be in the next comic, right? Because right there they are. Well, probably not, because that's the way it goes. But anyway, that's my thing. Generation X. Definitely Generation X. Generation Left Behind. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.